The COVID-19 pandemic has had numerous effects on the education sector, whether it was immediate to long-term financial impacts on many institutions. I know for myself as a parent how things switched immediately to virtual learning. As an accountant for a private school, having to make those quick adjustments to the finances was definitely something unforgettable. I know independent schools like yours had to pivot to virtual learning, and others had to experience challenges with enrollment, which probably will be ongoing over the next 2 to 3 years. We just don't know how long the lasting impact of the pandemic will have on independent schools. For many schools, I certainly experienced this. The budget was tossed out and went into survival mode. And so now that the budget season is here, there may be uncertainties about how to best plan over the next fiscal year and beyond. So I want you to comment below, what was your independent school's experience during the pandemic? What are some challenges that you will face in the future, or that's been ongoing? What are your questions about budgeting, especially with so many uncertainties? Put all of that in the comments below, and I will certainly answer your questions. I am Loie Watkins, and I'm a virtual CFO and accountant. I partner with independent schools like yours to manage the accounting and financial operations so you thrive, prosper, and fully carry out your mission. For a decade with nonprofits in accounting, I have found that a budget can certainly help your school to achieve financial sustainability. Over the past few weeks, I have been sharing on the topic of budgets. And so I also want to mention that for a limited time, I have launched the 60-day accounting blitz to provide the support that your school may need to manage the accounting and financial operations, or even to assist your business office with tasks. You can sign up today at theoptimalcfo.com. And so over the past few weeks, talking about budgets, which is such a huge topic for independent schools, I want to talk about one additional source of revenue that is worth considering to give your school a boost for greater financial sustainability. It's so important, as we talked about, with the impact of COVID-19 on independent schools, also on the finances, that your school is positioned to sustain in the long run. And so I want to share with you this one valuable source of revenue for your school's budget. One of the greatest values with independent schools is the education. The education is exemplary. You have highly qualified teachers, a very structured and well-crafted curriculum. And so you want to use that to your benefit to bring in extra revenue dollars. This one source of revenue to consider for your independent school is to offer online courses to students outside your school. You can make these online classes available to homeschool students or prospective students that's interested in attending your school in the future, as well as those current families or others that are seeking extra enrichment opportunities for their children. You can provide specialized courses for art, foreign languages, fitness and music lessons, or life skills for high school students like personal finance, career planning. And another group to consider is creating live virtual programming for preschoolers like music classes, story time with a librarian, art lessons, or even movement classes. These are all excellent options for toddlers and preschoolers. Even if you do not have a preschool or pre-K program at your school, you can create experiences for younger children to offer multiple benefits for your institution. And so offering an online course to generate revenue for your school, whether it's to homeschool students, prospective students, having extra enrichment opportunities, specialized courses for high school students, elementary, middle schoolers, as well as creating virtual programming for preschoolers are all great options, or a great option for your school to offer an online course program to supplement your revenue. And not only will it provide a boost to your school's income, it can also offer opportunities for enrollment in ways of recruitment as well as retention. It can, having these online courses will introduce families to your school, which could encourage them to enroll their children. Also, it can help for or encourage current and prospective families to get involved at your school. Also bringing greater awareness to what your school curriculum offers. All of these, which helps to create more stability in your school's finances and budget. That's so key for your school to have financial stability. And so again, I want you to share your questions in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer those. Also, to remind you about the 60-day accounting blitz for your independent school by signing up at theoptimalcfo.com. I hope that, and I would like to hear about your thoughts about implementing online classes for your school, how that can be a benefit for your school. Share your comments below. And also, once again, signing up for the 60-day accounting blitz at the Optimal CFO. And so let's jumpstart your accounting so you can focus on fulfilling your school's mission. Tune in with me next Friday